I welcome everyone. In this video, we will solve the problems related with Routh-Hurwitz stability criterion. This is problem number 3. Construct Routh array and determine the stability of the system represented by the characteristic equation is s power 5 plus s power 4 plus 2s power 3 plus 2s square plus 3s plus 5 equal to 0. Comment on the location of the roots of the characteristic equation. So in this problem, we are given with the characteristic equation. We have to construct the Routh array, and by the way, we have to determine the stability of the given system, as well as we have to mention the location of the roots, that is roots of the characteristic equation. We need to locate the roots of the characteristic equation. These are all the tasks given to us. First of all, as a first step, let's let's create the Routh array. So the maximum power of s in this equation is 5. So the Routh array will start from s power 5 row. So s power 5, so this is the row, the first row in our Routh array, where we are going to have the coefficient of odd elements. S power 5, s power 3, s power 1. So s power 5, the coefficient is 1. S power 3, the coefficient is 2. Okay. S power 1, the coefficient is 3. So 1, 2, 3. This is what the Routh array row 1 consists of. Then the Routh array s power 4 row, it can be constructed as follows. We can create this particular row by means of coefficient of even powers of s. S power 4, the coefficient of s power 4 is 1, right? The coefficient of s power 2 is 2, right? The coefficient of s power 0 is 5. So, of course, this is our row number 2. Now, we need to calculate the row s power 3, right? So, we should know that in order to calculate the row values that are available in s power 3, we need to take the previous 2 rows. If you are taking column 1 and column 2, we will get the value of this part. Okay, we will get the values of column 1 and column 3. We will get this part. Okay, so first of all, we are calculating for s power 3. So first column and second column we are taking. Okay, so in previous 2 rows we are taking first column and second column. Okay, we are doing some mathematical expression like 1 into 2 minus 2 into 1 divided by this one. So answer will be 0, right? So answer is 0. Then I am taking first column. Okay, I am taking first column and third column. Okay, so 1 into 3 minus 5 into 1 divided by 1. Okay, the answer will be 3 minus 5 minus 2 will be the answer. Okay, minus 2. Okay, see, this is s power 3, s power 1. This is s power minus 1. Okay, by closely observing the given equation, there is no coefficient for s power minus 1. 0 coefficient for s power minus 1. So we can put it as 0. This is what we are called as row number 3, right? So see, in our row itself we are having 1 0 entry. I mean the first column is having 0 value. This is some kind of model 2 problem, right? In Routh-Hurwitz criterion, this is model 2 problem. I mean only 1 0 entry. I mean first column alone is having the 0 entry. First column of Routh is having 0 entry. This is what we are getting. This is model, this is belongs to model 2, right? So let us assume we are having 0 entry here, right? If we are proceeding with the same 0 value, means what we will get in subsequent rows like s power 2, s power 1, s power 0. See, in subsequent rows itself, either it may be a 0 entry or infinity entry, right? Because we are having only 1 0 entry is there. So if you are multiplying or subtracting or dividing by 0 means what we will get either 0 or infinity. So our problem is with this 0 entry, right? So we need to overcome these mistakes. Okay, what we have to do is we are just going to replace the 0 by some other constant. Okay, so in this step itself I am going to substitute eta instead of 0, right? So I am not going to take the value as 0 here. I am going to rewrite the row, that is s power 3 equal to the 0 is taken as eta and other thing minus to 0. Now this is what I am going to consider as row 3 now, right? So now next step, I mean s power 2 now calculated by taking the 0 as eta value. Okay, no need to consider this row. We are just replacing 0 by eta and we are going to proceed with the next step. Okay, so next step, s power 2 we need, s power 0 we need, s power minus 2. Okay, three individual columns I am planning. So s power 2, for calculating s power 2 I am in the need of taking previous rows like s power 3 rows and s power 4 rows, right? So 1 2 eta minus 2, right? 1 2 eta minus 2, and while solving this matrix, eta into 2, okay, eta into 2 minus 2 into 1 divided by eta. Okay, the answer is 2 eta plus 2 divided by eta. Am I right? Yes, 2 eta plus 2 divided by eta. This is the particular element what I am getting at this position, right? And the another thing is s power 2 is s power 2 is 2 eta plus 2 by eta, and another one term is it can be calculated. I mean this term can be calculated by these values 1 5 eta and 0, right? 1 5 eta and 0, first column and third column. Okay, we will get 5 eta minus 0 into anything 0 divided by eta. So eta get cancelled, the answer will be 5. Okay, I suggest you one idea. If you are having one matrix, that matrix entry is having 0 entry in 2 by 2 place, means no need to calculate further, just bring this 1 by 2 value, that will be the answer. Is it right? So if you are having 0 entry in 2 by 2 place, what will have? This particular value will be 0. You will divide the same what you multiplied before. So we will get the same value, I mean 1 by 2 value here. This is the answer. So no need to calculate further. Just if you are having the 0 entry here means just bring the same value here. No need to do calculation. Right? Okay. Now s power 1. S power 1 will one biggest equation, I think, because we need to work with this eta, 2 eta plus 2 by eta, and what? And minus 2 and minus 5. Okay. So with these 4 values we need to calculate the new step. Right? This will be a very big equation, I think. S power 0 will be the same 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Within these 4 parameters, here that will be a 0 entries will be there. So s power 0 will be 5. We need to calculate this term. Right? So in order to calculate this term in s power 1 row, what you have to do is we have to take these parameters, I mean eta minus 2, 2 eta plus 2 by eta and 5. Right? Eta minus 2, 2 eta plus 2 by eta and 5. And this is the matrix I need to work with. So just calculate the value of s power 1. Multiply these two terms, 2 eta plus 2 divided by eta into minus 2 and minus, okay, and 5 into eta divided by 2 eta plus 2 divided by eta. Okay. If you are if you are multiplying this minus 2 with this equation, you will get minus 4 eta minus 4. Okay, let's take LCM over there, minus 5 eta square, right, divided by 2 eta plus 2. Is it right? Yeah, this eta term will get eliminated in both numerator and denominator. We will get this equation as final. Okay, we will take the minus as common. Minus, I am taking the minus value as common. 5e square plus 4e plus 4 divided by 2 eta plus 2. This is the biggest polynomial what we are getting for this position. Right? So let us consider this is A. Okay. Okay, this is the equation where A is nothing but this value. I mean 5 minus 5e square plus 4 eta plus 4 divided by 2 eta plus 2. Okay, so let us, this is the temporary route array. Okay, so in order to safeguard our route array equation from the 0 entry, we substitute eta instead of 0. We have constructed this route array. Okay, this is a temporary route array. What you have to do is we need to construct the real route array. I mean, what you have done with the previous route array means you substituted eta instead of 0. Now again you substitute 0 instead of eta again, the original route array will get. Okay, you can get the original route array, right? So rewrite the route array. S power 5 equal to 1, 2, 3. S power 4 equal to 1, 2, 5. Right? S power 3 equal to the new route array is having the entry like eta minus 2, 0. Is it right? So instead of eta you substitute 0. So minus 2, 0. Right? Yes, s power 2. In s power 2 itself, 2 eta plus 2 divided by eta. Okay, s power 2 itself, 2 eta plus 2 divided by eta. So substitute eta as 0. Okay, you will get 0 term in denominator. Automatically it will be infinity. Right? Anything by 0 is infinity. Right? So this is 5. Yeah, one more element is 5 and another one element is 0. S power 1. S power 1 element is yeah, this is S power 1 element, is it not? We represent it in terms of A, alphabet A. Okay, due to the inavailability of space, I have represented it as A, but the A equation is available here. Minus 5e square 4e plus 4 divided by, yeah, minus 5e, sorry, eta square plus 4 eta plus 4 divided by 2 eta plus 2. I am substituting 0 instead of all eta. Okay, what I am getting is minus 4 by 2. The answer is minus 2. Yes, of course, this is minus 2. Okay, minus 2, 5 and 0. And S power 0 will be 5. Right? S power 0 will be 5, 0, 0. This is the newly constructed and final Raut array for the given problem. Right? Right. This is our first task. Right? Construct the Raut array. Yes, we have constructed the Raut array. The Raut array's first column, it should be examined for the further task. I mean, they are asking you to determine the stability, right? So stability can be related with the Raut array. Okay, that is what we are called as Raut-Hurwitz criterion. Okay, so what is Raut array criterion? Just examine the first column of the newly determined or constructed Raut array. If the first column of the Raut array is having full of positive entry, means the system is stable. If it is having at least only one negative entry, means the system is unstable. Right? So just give a look at this first column of our Raut array. The entry is 1, 1, 0, infinity, minus 2 and 5. There is one negative entry is there. Okay, I told you, right? According to Raut-Hurwitz criterion, according to Raut-Hurwitz stability criterion, the first column of the Raut array, if the first column of the Raut array is having one negative values, at least minimum one negative values, means the system is said to be unstable. Right? Yeah, I am writing the statement. Okay, so on examining the first column of Raut array, right, one element is having negative value. Okay, so the system is said to be unstable. Right? This is the stability statement. Okay, according to the Raut array I have constructed, okay, I am telling that there is one negative entry is there, so the system is unstable. Okay, so this is the statement related to the stability. And another thing is, we are also asked to comment on the location of the roots of the characteristic equation. This is very important, right? So how to find the location of the roots? Okay, how many roots are present in right side? How many roots are present in left side of the S plane? This is our requirement. Okay, in order to find out the requirement, you have to do one thing. That is, you have to watch the sign changes. Right? So S5 to S4, there is no sign change. You need to close watch your first column of Raut array. No need to look at for another columns. Okay, just please look at first column of the Raut array. So while S5 to S4 transition is not having any sign changes. Okay, so no sign changes. Put a int mark. And S4 to S3, there is no sign changes. +1, +1 and +1 to 0. No sign changes. Right? Then S3 to S2, There is no changes. This is positive infinity, right? No changes. And then S2 to S1, yes, there is a change from positive infinity to minus 2. There will be a change, so put a tick mark, right? And S1 to S0, yes, of course, there is a transition from minus to plus. Okay, you have to do these things, you have to find these things, right? Now count the number of changes. Okay, count the number of sign changes. Okay, that is equivalent to the poles present in the right side of S-plane. Okay, there are 2 sign changes, am I right? There are 2 sign changes. There are 3 not a sign changes. Okay, not change case is 3, change case is 2. So I can command the locations of the roots, such as that commands will be two roots are lying on right half of S-plane, right? And 3 roots are lying on left half of S-plane. This is the comments of the roots of the given characteristic equation. You can see that characteristic equation, the maximum power of the characteristic equation is 5. So the possible roots are only 5. So within that 5, 2 is present at right half plane, 3 is present at left half of S-plane. Right? This is the solution for this particular problem. This is model 2 problem. Right?